crib. Ex tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you. I just hit decline cause I know what it is. Motherfuckers watching, trying to see how you move.
The only one that can hold a podcast down by himself.
Rappaport?
Mm-hmm. He talk a lot.
I mean, he do talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts. They obviously hold it down by themselves because they telling a crazy story. But yeah, Rappaport just be talking shit. He definitely everybody.
Yeah. I don't like Rappaport.
No.
You said we are rolling? No, I don't fuck with Rappaport.
You think he racist or something?
I don't know, but Rappaport ain't gonna take it that far.
He hinge on that black wife too much.
Says some questionable things.
This is America.
Welcome all to the 6th episode of the First Gen podcast. Yeah, we had 6, brother.
6.
I go by the name of Krypto.Divine. Bring your own mind to my immediate right.
It's your boy Solomon Israel. Free Palestine, like I always say.
Andy Black, aka Black Andy. Please say the whole thing.
My bad.
And of course, I'm the infamous Darkskinned Jermaine. If you don't know, now you know.
Yes, sir.
What makes you infamous?
Lately.
Child support payments.
Delinquent.
Wow. They get all of my taxes. I ain't seen a tax return in 14 years.
Is that why you was mad on Facebook?
Fuck them hoes on Facebook.
Airing out some frustration.
Is that what we want to get straight to it? Right there?
No.
I feel like you be beefing like every week we come here, you beefing with somebody.
Right? There's always a female.
We gotta
my boy got a war on women.
I gotta stop cussing right in the beginning of the show like that.
Yeah, we get canceled off of the airwaves instantly.
But okay, well,
man, how was everybody's weekend? Let's save the big Jermaine talk.
Well, it was a good weekend, man. I ain't do much other than the show out in Sharon. What was it called? The Tiny Dope concert. My bad. Let me put some respect on that. Tiny Dope concert. Shout out to DJ KB,
Shout out
P.
DJ KB.
Shout out the whole Feral community because they showed up, man. Right. They showed up. I was very impressed and encouraged by how that little Feral community come out and support all their people. It was only 3, 4, probably like 4 or 5 of them there as far as performers, hosts, DJs, and they brought at least 30, 40 people with them in a tiny little venue, and they show up and support their people, dude. That shit was inspiring. That shit was inspiring. There was a lot of heavy but interesting stories being told other than the performances. I know y'all remember all the some sad stories going on there.
bring some light if we knew something.
Man, you know what? Some of it is so sensitive that I don't know if it's comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously our thoughts and prayers are with everybody over there that's going through anything, but some of that stuff I don't know if I want to talk about on our podcast. That's not our story to tell.
But yeah, we had some great performances, man. The Tiny Dope concert, of course, myself, I performed. They telling me I did an okay job, I guess.
Did an incredible job. I don't know if there's any footage, but if it is out there, y'all need to find it.
It's footage, but the footage don't do it no justice.
Footage definitely does not do it justice. It was like the whole vibe of the show, like from the time I walked in was amazing, bro. Yeah. It was like something that you hear would be in a bigger city. And I was like very, very proud of this area for like putting that on. It was dope. It was very dope.
Super dope, man.
They came out and paid that door price too, which wasn't no chunk change coming up off $10 for real. And drinks wasn't cheap neither.
Drinks wasn't cheap either, and they ain't had hardly any alcohol.
I want to talk to the lady that made them Jello shots, but
right.
Other than that, man,
Do we think we could pull that off in Warren?
We can pull that off.
So
We
I
can pull
definitely
that off
believe
for
so.
I believe so as well. I mean, Krypto
yeah.
brought, I mean,
Yeah.
we came at least 10, 12, 15 deep, and that wasn't Sharon. That wasn't our show. You know, there was other artists there that none of those people knew, and they came off the strength of Krypto. Now we do a show here with SK, with Jermaine, with me. I think for sure, and you only got to go 5 minutes down the road. I think 1,000% we could pull that off.
Yeah, we can definitely do that, and we will do that.
And we
That's
will do
actually
that. Might not have a
in the
live band,
workings.
but
Yeah, so it's show tomorrow.
Oh, we gonna have a live.
Oh,
band.
yo, yeah. Let's not forget the live band, man. Like, if,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you know
live
anything
band.
about me, I love live music,
For
and
sure.
man, they
Clap
was
for these
killing
niggas
it.
they killed this.
They was killing it.
CJ,
CJ, Low, and Jay.
Low, and Jay.
Man, they
Right.
went off.
Y'all did your
They went
thing,
off.
bro. They did their
If it
thing.
wasn't for y'all,
And for real, that was like a dream come true for me to perform with a live band, like
yeah.
rapping. Like I grew up in church singing with a band and stuff, but like to
Right.
get my
Right.
bars off with the band with me,
Your
it's
songs
different.
that you wrote, for sure.
It's different.
I told that
remember-
drummer, I'm saying, you about to make me come out of retirement, bro. Like, he was up there killing
Yeah,
it.
he was going.
I remember
crazy.
one of the last shows we had at Westside Bowl, and they had Uptown Buddha. This little
Yeah,
dope
they
as fuck. Now,
I got
obviously,
another show in July. They're gonna be at
Really?
yeah West Side.
At Westside?
Make sure y'all
Yeah,
come
shout
to
out
Westside
Uptown
Bowl.
Buddha, man. They do. Obviously, they band and their rapper and whatnot are a band together, so they always rehearsing together. They got chemistry. They know, they know they know they shit. But that was an incredible performance, and I remember seeing that. Like, man,
I had to go on after them. I was like, what the?
I'm telling you.
Why? Why did y'all do this to
telling
me?
you. Yeah, that shit was incredible. Because it's almost a lost art form, the whole jazz band with a rap front man, roots style type, band.
It's kind of a dying art because kids are starting to think that it's corny to play instruments.
Man,
A lot of them ain't sticking through it through high school.
That's sad.
And,
True.
and, it's expensive. Them instruments is expensive.
Yeah.
you could get a basic instrument for
And you can get a used one. And you can get a used
But like, sometimes you gotta pay top dollar. As a drummer, I will say,
Fair
like,
enough.
it's
But getting started, you can start.
well, getting
on
started
something,
for
you know
sure,
what I'm saying?
But yeah.
It's
Then
a-
once you got your skills, right? All right, I need that.
Right.
Like a used trumpet was like $300.
True. It was. I just wish that
That's a good investment.
it's a good investment, but young kids don't really understand that, and some parents, especially younger parents, don't understand that. And I wish I could go. Like my little brother was playing violin for a while, and I tried to get him to understand how rare it is for a young black man to be a classically trained violinist and to get that skill to a level that is proficient in, or excelling. And it's hard to get a kid to understand that, because I didn't understand that until I was an adult. And my dad had me taking piano lessons when I was in 6th, 7th grade, but I wanted to box. I wanted to play football, you know what I mean? And it wasn't until I was 19, 20, 21 years old that I was like, damn, I wish I would have fucking stayed playing piano.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Right. So I wish more of our young kids could understand how valuable of a skill and an asset that is to be able to be proficient in an instrument, be able to read music, to have that talent. Because a lot of them won't realize until it's too late, and then you just ushered into fucking working bullshit jobs, and you ain't got no passion for music no more.
I was getting ready to say, musicians move the world. Everything that you do got music in it. From the movies you watch, the TV shows you
1000%.
watch. You know what I mean? That's all musicians. Commercials.
Everything.
Musicians move the world. So to me, it was never corny. But it was also either get in the choir or play drums, and I wasn't about to sing in the choir. So
What is corny?
So what is corny?
man, listen.
Man, I can't even answer that because
So-
I think that's a
Well, this corny topic has come up because of Michael B. Jordan. As you may have seen, he was getting interviewed by the one young lady. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I
Y'all remember
I
her
don't
name?
remember her name either.
But I guess they had went to like middle school or something together.
I
And
think high school.
it wasn't high school.
It wasn't high school?
It
Really?
wasn't.
Like 7th grade.
And yeah, it was like seventh grade,
middle school. Yeah,
and supposedly she called him corny. She said she wasn't even the one that said it.
but
actually,
that everybody was, or
Right.
people used to talk to him.
but he gave her that energy. Like, yeah, I remember you. You called me corny.
I remember.
So it brings about the question of like, what is corny
Man.
in today's day and age?
For a lot of people, I feel like it's like anything that's different. that's you choosing to not be a part of whatever trends or whatever they think is cool. You know what I mean? It don't even necessarily, obviously Michael B. Jordan being a young kid pursuing his acting dream, nothing about that is corny, but because he's not going to parties, because he might not have played football or did whatever the fuck they was doing, you corny. So I feel like it's just
I ain't gonna lie, seeing his rap video, he looked real corny.
Okay, yeah. I do remember that with the
white chick in the green.
Yeah. Okay,
It's crazy,
Okay,
man.
so
Not
maybe.
let you live,
So now,
bro.
what was corny about that then?
He just looked goofy, like goofy, inauthentic. The bars was
Okay.
super cheesy and
Yeah.
cringy.
I think he was doing push-ups on the beach.
Yeah, but my bad. Everything else you was saying was true, but I was just like,
Yeah.
in that video, he
No, but I think that brought light to the fact that inauthenticity can be considered corny. Because I'm not going to consider you corny if you play the violin, if you...
so corny is like subjective.
It's
It
obviously-
definitely
it's
is.
clearly
It
subjective,
definitely
for
is,
sure.
Yeah,
But I think it's the
when I call
most...
somebody corny. It's like they perpetrating.
Right. You're right. You're trying to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Inauthenticity.
definitely corny.
So I think that might be the concrete definition is
Like, be
inauthenticity.
yourself.
You trying to be something that you're not, or you're trying too hard to be different, or trying too hard. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty accurate because you're not gonna be corny because you're a nerd or you're smart or you're committed to playing an instrument or anything like that. But when you are, when I recognize your true character and you're doing something else to paint yourself as something else, that's corny. You know what I mean?
How do you know that what you perceive as their true character is their character?
Okay, that's a good
How
question.
come it don't work the other way though? How
What
come
do
it
you-
don't work like? All right, let's say you a good kid, but you act gangster, right?
That's
That's
it
corny.
does work that
That's
way.
corny.
That's corny, right?
Regular, that's a regular corny shit. But if you a gangster ass thug ass motherfucker,
And trying to act like you smart,
civilized,
that can come off as corny too. It depends. Damn,
Well,
complicated.
that's complicated.
that is complicated. That's a little
'Cause
complicated.
That could be
That's
just
more like
somebody
code
trying to
switching.
change their life.
that's more like code switching right there.
Or could just be somebody learning a new thing. Like you said, that
Right,
could be
right.
somebody trying to change their life.
Are they acting or are they really like, this is who I am at this point in life?
Right, because this is like some of them Hotep type niggas or motherfuckers who think that they got some esoteric knowledge and you ain't up on game. You don't know your history.
hate
You
that.
that shit is
Yeah.
corny. That shit is corny too.
Yeah.
So them are cats who's trying to
Super
act
woke
like
niggas.
super woke
Yeah.
niggas. That's corny as well. Where you done watch every YouTube video you can about whatever bullshit
Hey, that's
fucking.
recent.
Mike has a point of
That's real
contention.
I think the definition of corny has changed from generation to generation.
Okay, what was it back in the 50s?
I ain't that old. I ain't that old. But it's back in the day, if you weren't the jock, if you weren't the rapper, if you wasn't gangster,
I see.
you was corny.
See, yeah. See, I don't agree with that. I don't like that.
Back in the day.
Square, okay.
Yeah.
To me,
Square.
square and corny is different. Because if you square and that's who you are, and that's the environment you come from, be who you are. I respect that. Be square. I want you to be square. I want you to live your best life. Don't be out here trying to do some bullshit shit you
But
not.
Yeah, if square and corny is
They're
See, here's the
different.
thing though, like in our
They're
culture,
different.
there's like certain things that's considered cool, and if you outside of that, then people would say you're corny.
See, but that's changing.
It's
now.
starting to get a lot blurrier.
It's
You know what I'm
way
saying?
blurrier. You know what I mean? You got Young Thug painting his nails and motherfuckers like that. NBA Young
and
Boy
wearing dresses.
Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lines are definitely blurred on that, and I agree with that. I don't think there should be a standard on what is cool, and if you're doing contrary to that, you're corny. To me, being inauthentic to who you are makes you way more corny than
And like our culture is not just one big blanket, bro. Like it's so many
Exactly.
different segments of culture.
exactly.
Well,
so I hate this.
The reason why I say that because
You talking about mainstream culture?
yeah, I've been called corny for like different type of music I listen to or different video games I play. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't play Madden and 2K and you play. Somebody told me that Assassin's Creed was a white boy game.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like
what is driven snow? Then
that's what I'm saying. Like
Everybody at this table plays the
right, nigga, Assassin's Creed is one of the best games of all time.
I was literally told that, but the person that told me that was one of those, you know what I'm saying, so called.
2K, only play.
You know what I'm saying, right? So it was like
Neither. They only play those games because they gambling.
maybe yeah.
And because they come from a place where that's all niggas play.
I play all of it. I like
Same.
2K,
I like
Madden, Assassin's
FIFA.
Creed.
Like
Love FIFA. Yeah,
That's
we
what I'm
all
saying. We all
That's
corny in our
whatever.
own way, like
Right.
you know what I
We all
mean.
corny.
so it's
FIFA
subjective.
might be one of the best head-to-head.
Easily.
Easily. Let's
Oh yeah, y'all corny for playing FIFA. So I'm just playing.
that bullshit that happened in Madden, all these glitches and
Oh,
nonsense
Madden,
that
I'm
that
done
shit
with
did not
Madden.
happen
I ain't played
in
Madden since
FIFA.
Odell Beckham was on the cover.
He lying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Last year.
I ain't bought a Madden since Odell Beckham was on the
Oh,
cover.
there we go. That's better. There we go. But yeah, I don't know the definition of corny. But like and stuff like
Man, I'm about to print shirts that say I'm corny on it.
I'll wear it too. I'll wear it too.
I'm about
but-
to print them.
Yeah.
Bet. Coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck what anybody thinks is corny.
But for me, like I call somebody corny that don't do what they supposed to do. Like you don't take care of your kids. You corny to me.
Right.
You feel me?
that's corny.
Is Michael B. Jordan corny for giving Shorty that energy?
No.
I don't think it's corny, but me personally, I just probably. I mean, you up, nigga, you up. Like you feel me? You up.
Yeah.
Like you up right now. Like you
But
ain't even
he
gotta.
got a right to strike back.
You know
if
what
she
I
did.
mean, come on, bro. Who ain't doing that? If you got picked on all your life for doing what you was doing, and now you're the fucking man for doing what you're doing, and this
Yeah, you
person,
love Mike Jones,
and this,
don't you?
And this motherfucker, and
Back
this
then they
motherfucker-
didn't want me.
Yeah.
So
And,
you telling
right, and one of these motherfuckers who called you corny for doing what you was doing is now interviewing you on your press junket while you the fucking.
Oh man, when I get on, I
Oh,
got a
yeah.
list. You think I don't got a
You
list?
right? Like so,
supposed to be
nah,
the bigger
that's not
person.
corny.
I don't know. The whole time you interviewing me and you call me corny
It
back in the
wasn't
day,
the
I'm gonna
first-
just stare at you like in a way like that. Yeah, I know. You know. I know.
He called it out, and then he continued to answer her questions and do what his job. He didn't fucking. Oh yeah, I don't fuck
Smiling like
with
this
you.
is so ironic.
right. What your bank account looking
My,
like?
how the tables have turned.
How much you getting paid to be here?
How much you get?
You
paid?
gotta interview me right now.
Right.
You're right. And all I gotta do is turn and walk away.
Real.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's corny for doing that. He said what he had to say.
Yeah.
And he
Now, was it
continued-
necessary? No. But do I think he corny?
He
Corny
actually
for it? No.
helped Shorty out.
It would have
She probably
been
got
corny
way
if he
more listens on the
exactly.
She got more pub now.
Exactly.
She probably gonna do some more.
And then
interviews.
Michael B. Jordan was acting since he was in The Wire, one of the dopest shows ever.
Exactly.
Like I just
12, 13
that's
years
crazy.
old. But he was in.
He was in hardball.
hardball, right?
Hardball, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Man.
been doing it for a minute, but that was a time where
Did anybody see Creed?
I've
No,
not.
I want to
Have
see.
you?
I'm gonna
go to
watch
the
it.
theater and
Yeah,
see
my lady seen it last night.
Last night?
Spoil it.
Was it
Yeah.
good?
So let me tell you what happened. Spoiler
You can
alert.
spoil it. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I don't.
I ain't gonna spoil it.
Everybody died.
I will
Did
say
you see the other Creeds before?
Yes.
You?
I didn't see Creed 2.
Oh,
I didn't see Creed 2. I never wanted
I
to
will
see
say
Creed.
Is that
Creed
the one
1
where
is
he had
better
the
than Creed
girlfriend?
2.
Is that the one where he had the
he always had a
girlfriend that
girlfriend.
made?
He had her in the
music?
first one.
Yeah,
Oh, the
she's
first one?
through. I think she's in all 3.
Is she in all 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was definitely.
So yeah, I did not see Creed 2. I didn't really want to.
Really?
Didn't.
Why
It's
is
not
that?
as good.
I
as the
wasn't
first
moved
one.
to see
Creed
it.
2 is when he had the baby, they got married, and he fought the dude that
Ivan
killed
Drago's son.
Ivan's son.
I see.
I thought they had a good concept for the story in this one. I just wish they would have went like deeper into it. Like I felt like there was different lanes they could have explored more.
Yeah.
It was times where it just seemed a little rushed, and I found myself at the end like, man, they could have gave me like 30, 35 more minutes to really open this thing up a little bit more. It wasn't a bad movie, but they left some stuff.
Yeah, I don't think, even going back to Rocky, I don't really think it's real deep. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the issue. They get to that issue, they deal with it, and then it's like he's a champ, and we move on.
There
you know
is
what I'm
no
saying?
tomorrow.
Right, there is no tomorrow. Right, it's a sports movie. But I like
Yeah,
Creed.
but that don't mean it gotta stay that.
True, but it's a sports movie.
Press photo.
Mike said, "What we think of the press photo?" You talking about with Jonathan Major and Michael V all hugged up, cuddling and stuff. I felt like a couple of the pictures was cool to show, like, two black men loving each other and stuff. And then I felt like a couple of them was like, all right,
in
it's a
charge of
little.
choosing the
I didn't
pictures.
see the press photo.
What? You ain't see him?
Oh, you didn't see him?
Oh,
I don't think.
Mr. Laptop.
Just go ahead and
He got
got
him ready.
a few up. Just a few.
Really?
Just a few.
That was a press photo for the movie. I mean,
Yeah, so like a couple of them was
me and
cool.
Mark got a photo shoot like that.
Hell no, no the fuck we don't.
y'all can sit up here and act like that if y'all want to, but I ain't in it. Nah. Two straight men giving each other butterfly kisses on the cover of Ebony and shit.
Okay, now you taking it too
comfortable?
far. Listen,
He went next
You
level.
comfortable with your sexuality?
But then you pair that with the one of Jonathan Major,
shit,
like
that
perking his lips out, and
really.
it's a little too feminine.
the whole thing about these photos is there's some, like you said, that's cool, and then there's some that's like you just a little bit too close. Like me and my wife would take photos like this. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, see, this is the problem. This is why black men loving each other and complimenting each other and being vulnerable is a frowned upon almost. And why
Man,
why
it's too
niggas is
feminine.
holding so much?
It's too feminine.
No, it's not.
It is, man. It's a way to niggas was doing that in the 70s. Hey, my brother, you fly today, and we
Come on, bro.
you as well, brother. Like, and slap hands, nigga.
See?
Ain't have to hug each other and slap each other.
You
on the
can
butt.
you can even give your brother a hug without it coming across like the way some of them photos is coming across.
I mean,
You
it
know
was
what I
obviously
mean?
a photo shoot intended to show
black
camaraderie or
men
whatever.
done that.
So obviously somebody probably posted too many. They probably didn't intend for every one of these photos to be put out. You know what I mean? But if the photo shoot is, I want to show y'all embracing each other, whatever.
Nigga,
you
they pushing these two black men to the forefront of Hollywood. You
And
think
see-
they didn't intend on these photos coming up?
all of them. No, not all
Come
of
on,
them.
man.
and
I
that's
think
what
that
I'm saying right there. It's like there's certain
Don't be
You
that
you
naive.
have to ask the photographer what they intended on.
So
with
what do
this.
you want? So what do you mean? They pushing these two black men to the forefront of Hollywood. You think that they're feminizing them or homoizing them?
I didn't
to
say
make
that,
them-
It's
but
not
when
even-
you look at that with that other, what was that? Ebony? What was the magazine?
I don't know what magazine it was,
on
but
Ebony,
he was
Jonathan Majors. That's how that nigga look all the time. He got big ass
I got you.
bro.
Show me
Walking
his-
around with a rose in between his lips at all times.
Okay, I didn't
don't
see that.
perk
thing.
his lips
Y'all was
out,
talking about
man.
his lips being pursed out. He got big lips.
No, Nick.
nah,
you wouldn't
okay.
do that.
You want to
Okay.
play this game?
I mean, look, show me the picture. I
find it.
see
I'm
the
looking
picture.
for it.
You're right. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's
You're
not.
right.
I'm just
We
saying.
can on to the next topic.
I know that he
Hating.
I ain't hating.
I think it's hating.
I don't think if that was all they came out
Ebony-
with,
hey, if Ebony
that ain't
come to me
super
for the-
bad
for the
to
cover-
me. But when you pair it with the other
you
cover,
go.
it looks like okay, they trying to
The
do
ones,
something.
these
here.
pink ones right there, them ones.
Now, what do you mean pair it with this? You're talking. This is a whole different magazine that posted different pictures than the whole other magazine, but you're talking about pairing it with this. So you're
Listen,
pairing these.
no, hold on. Look at this. That's cool to you? Would you sit like that? Would you?
Yeah, like you trying to act like, come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
How you know that wasn't his choice? though? How you know that wasn't his?
I'm just. Would you sit like that?
Don't know. Don't know. We don't know.
I mean,
You like the
if
Pink
I,
Panther.
if I got a nigga to shape my chest pop, I think I'd be in there.
And you gonna do that with your mouth too?
I don't mind.
Maybe.
No, it's the
I do whatever the fuck I
lips,
wanna
bro.
do, but my
That's
body
the
look like
Dutch
that.
face that
I
females
kiss
used to
mine.
do.
Cameron wore pink fur. He ain't look like that.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. It's all good though. Solomon is real like PC, so I understand.
My PC.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I don't.
I was just like, it's like a form of buck breaking. It seemed like take the biggest, most macho black man and
Is he though?
super feminize him out.
Yeah. The motherfuckers.
Or maybe I'm tripping. Like maybe he came in there like, no, I want this. I want the pink. I want to
Maybe.
put lipstick on my lips. I want to perch them out. I want to make them glisten. I'm gonna cross my legs.
I mean, I think. Excuse me. I think that a lot of black men, especially ones like us, y'all, who are familiar
Got something right here.
with my bad. I just feel like some black men have taken the whole attack on black masculinity thing a little too far, and I feel like y'all just think any one of these dudes who look a little
I
feminine
didn't even say attack
or
on black
sensitive.
masculinity.
I know that that's the impulse from which these thoughts are stemming in your head.
Not at all.
You can deny it all you want, but I know.
Oh,
it
but
is.
you know what's in my head better than me.
I do. We live,
Okay.
we live together 7
Sound
years.
crazy.
I know the information is floating around your head. We didn't have conversations. You my brother. I know how you think, and I know that you follow Umar Johnson and Tariq.
Nigga, I'm not the same nigga that I was 5 years ago.
I get it. We just moved out of the same house 4 months ago, nigga. So it ain't.
That's a lie.
Anyways, so I feel like a lot of us are taking that stuff to the heart too much. And at any time we see any black man looking sensitive or vulnerable or whatever, we go to this whole
You can be
the whole butt
sensitive
breaking.
and vulnerable without perking your lips like a female. Like you can do that. You know what I mean?
Of course you can.
Right, that what you just said doesn't go against.
Like I have no problem if this is what you want to do. That's fine. Like I'm not knocking anybody for doing it, but I'm saying you don't think it's done on purpose.
No,
You don't think it's possible for it to be
It's
done?
possible for you. Of course it's possible. Yes.
Because
I
I'm
think
not
it's
saying that
possible
that's
for it to be.
exactly what's happening.
Right.
I'm just saying it.
It's
appears
possible.
that may be.
I believe
And then
it's
I'm not even
possible.
saying it's wrong.
But I
It's
think
just-
those are both two fully accomplished, grown ass men with reputations and power, and that they could do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. If they didn't want to do that, they wouldn't have been doing it. So yeah, it's possible for it to be intentional and somebody to be curating.
So you're
that.
saying no celebrity has ever done something that they didn't want to do in the name
I didn't
of
say no celebrity.
gaining more fame or fortune?
No, that's not what I'm
So
saying.
how do you know that what you're saying is accurate?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
What's the moral of the story, Jermaine?
Why do you ask him for morals?
Yeah, wrong one.
Stop all that simping shit. For real, like what the fuck are you doing, bro? You representing niggas.
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
You representing
That wasn't that bad.
I thought you was gonna go a different way.
you representing the niggas. You feel me? They picked you because you got the biggest lips and nose in Hollywood. I was glad they picked you. I was like, you look like Jesus.
You look like an Easter Island head.
But now you out here wearing pink. You look like the Easter bunny. Get it together.
Ain't nothing wrong with pink. Ain't nothing wrong with flowers.
Hey, I'll rock some pink, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, I
with
fuck with every
I got a
color.
flower
bro.
tattoo. I'm about to get a flower
But when you get to
tattoo.
wearing a pink fur with boots and no undershirt, I got
you
questions.
Lenny Kravitz, nigga.
Just don't perk your lips out while you got
Yeah,
that
the
shit
person
on. That was
a little
OD,
much.
bro.
But
Come on now.
listen,
I'm trying to save, bro. I'm gonna go watch the Avengers when it come out.
yeah, I heard he gonna be in. He been doing his thing. Jonathan Majors been killing.
Like I said, they pushing him to the forefront.
They've definitely been doing this thing.
I respect the grind and the hustle.
Yeah. So what y'all want to go to next, man?
Before we even go there, did Michael B. Jordan redeem himself as far as acting goes in this movie?
What did he need redemption from?
What do you got to redeem it from? What?
He's been critiqued for having probably the least lines in his movies. Like,
Really?
he
Yeah,
don't say much.
they've said like he's not really
You sound like Joe Budden.
that,
now.
that's strong. Yeah, that's where I got it from. I ain't gonna say they. I'm gonna say Joe Budden.
You're the
You know
only
what I'm
person that say
saying?
that.
I've never. I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
never heard
But
that.
how do you feel about his performance?
Have y'all watched Fruitvale Station?
He was cool. That's an amazing movie.
Yeah,
he was
But he
cool.
said like
He was doing a
Five
lot of
things.
sign language.
I mean, there's great actors that don't.
So he didn't have many lines in this one either, I guess. It was cool though. I ain't mad at it. It was cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Jermaine, what's up
Oh, really?
with the hoes? And why are you always going hard on them, bro?
You got to, man.
Wait, did somebody tell you like not to say something on
All
your
the
own
time.
podcast?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
What they be saying?
Watch your mouth or whatever. I say, watch the show. Watch this.
I need to go pee.
Uh,
Can we continue while I go use the bathroom?
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. It's probably the first time, but
That's not unprofessional or anything. Just get up in the middle of the
I
show.
might have to take a piss during the big talk later.
Right.
Matter of fact, let's all take a break real quick.
Simultaneously.
Let's all take a break real quick. If you don't mind. Yeah, it'd be nice.
I mean, we
We
just
don't all got it.
you could just cut it out, right?
No, he can get up and pee. We still talking.
I mean, what if I want to go pee?
We
Man,
good.
come on,
I've seen it done on many podcasts,
Oh,
guys.
my
Don't
God.
hit
That's
the
what y'all
alarm.
wanna do.
Get a break.
It's okay. It's okay. We can carry it.
Jesus Christ.
Carry it
Anyway.
on.
All right, now I'm mad.
He don't
Tell
wanna
me.
talk about
Now
the
I'm mad.
hoes.
Now I'm mad. Put it back on. I'll definitely tell you about these bitches.
Come on, man.
What? Stop playing.
Don't worry. I'm going to have the disclaimer down there.
Yeah.
It's a shoe fit word. Anyway.
He don't got the story.
Lots
It's all
of,
good.
I do. Lots of women been hitting me up in my inbox. People I know personally calling me. And I actually got a call last night. A group call, like 4 women on it, asking me a question.
4 women at one time.
Yeah, I ain't know at first. You know, I was on. It was on some
That's a huge
2004
red
shit.
flag.
They was on 3-way. It was on some 2004
And you
shit.
answered.
I knew I was talking to 2 of them, but then they start unmuting in the back. Like, yeah, I was here the whole time. It's like, damn, set me up.
They jumped you.
Good, we good.
Yeah, but
We good.
in there, I was asked a question I want to ask y'all. Whose nut matters more?
Wait. I'm sorry, what?
Whose nut matters more?
obviously
The woman's.
The woman's.
The woman's.
I mean, without the man's nut, no baby is being born.
Well, it depends on the context of the question. Are we talking about
gonna
for the
say,
baby?
who's
Are we talking
climax?
about during
Whose
intercourse?
climax?
We talking about for reproductive purposes?
The woman's
or
climax matters more.
in pleasure purposes and reproductive
Nobody
purposes.
cares about reproductive.
Oh, okay. Then obviously
Take
it's
your
the
motherfucking lab coat off,
just-
nigga.
I'm just saying.
Yo.
Reproductive purposes.
So this
This
is strictly for pleasure. This is
Oh yeah, then the females. Obviously,
Random.
nigga, you could go rub your meat up against the wall and bust a nut.
So can she?
No, female. That shit like fucking.
You going in like, all right, I gotta get her.
That shit's science, boy. That shit's physics,
This
chemistry.
This might determine what kind of man you are for real, right here. The answer to this question.
A woman
This is deep.
pleaser.
This is deep.
Okay, what's your answer?
Oh no,
Mr. Man.
What do you say? I asked the question.
I say the woman.
We all on one accord.
yeah, we all,
already.
yeah, we
What you say, Mike?
Nah, don't cough.
I said a woman. I mean,
Don't cough,
because we
nigga.
definitely want to please her. Because we gonna get ours regardless.
We gonna get ours regardless, right?
Then I'm going to sleep.
We definitely want to please your woman.
Right.
Yeah.
1,000%.
That's the whole reason for it.
Right.
You ain't never had sex and not climax?
I have once or twice,
We all have.
I think we. Yeah.
but she got hers, nigga. That's exactly the point.
Probably a few times.
So,
Well, that's cool. We
you
could
ain't
just.
climax.
All right, I'm cool. I'm
So
gonna
you
get
ain't
mine.
climax and you go fuck her again and you give her a time of her life again. Mm-hmm. And you don't bust a nut again.
It don't happen twice in a row. There ain't no way.
Come on, just play along with this story.
There
you
ain't
don't
no
bust a
way
nut
that shit
again.
happened twice.
This is a
in row.
fiction novel. It's okay.
Okay.
And you don't bust a nut again, then what do? You continue fucking her?
I go beat my meat. It
continue
depends on
fucking
who
this
that
woman?
person is. If it's my girl, yeah.
Wait, are you doing this on purpose? Are you not busting on purpose,
No,
or
maybe,
you
you
just
know.
can't?
Yeah, you need to get your control game in order if it happened back to back.
don't make this personally about me. But there's been times where I done went in the autopilot and shorty done tapped out.
Went in the autopilot.
The pussy just done now. Like, what you,
That's
you can't fuck
happening
no
for
more.
sure, and that's cool. You can go beat your meat and get your nut off in 2 minutes.
But I'm saying, you do that shit twice.
Yeah,
You gonna go back a third time?
not if it's a stranger and something obviously ain't connecting with that.
It's your first time having sex with this woman, and it's your second time having sex with this woman.
Yeah, probably not. Depending on what she look like.
See, now you have to explain what.
Depending on what she look like. I mean, if she a baddie, I might.
Wait.
Now I'm up, nigga. I'm champion. I done threw all this dick up in you. You done tapped out, and I ain't even get mine. If you bad, yeah, I'll come back. Keep giving you that.
What type of woman is this? Is this like?
For me, it depends on our spiritual connection.
All right, bro. So, like I was saying, what type of woman is this? Is this
A charlatan.
fun or is this a relationship?
Is this fun?
Is she a Jezebel?
How much did you pay for it?
Girlfriend or hoe?
Let's say somebody you're courting.
That's different. You gonna go back, like, cause you obviously interested in them, and that's your interest is more deeper than having sex, right? So, go back 3 or 4 times, 5, 7. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, but if you ain't if you ain't done that many
12,
times,
7?
yeah, something wrong. Yeah, or it might be something wrong with you.
That's
'Cause if
what
a
I'm
nigga-
saying. You
Yeah,
need to
because if a
check
dude ain't busting and
Or maybe you just
more than 2
drank
times,
some Hennessy.
It's been 7 months and I still
Yeah,
haven't.
maybe y'all done.
there are some
2
drugs
times y'all
out
done
there.
fucked. You was on the Henny. Had the Henny dick.
The hen dog.
Maybe that was
Aggra, boy.
But still, I feel like you shouldn't, nigga. Like, why is you wasting your time here, bro? She ain't getting you there. You out here giving shorty the time of her motherfucking life.
Okay, big talk.
Woo! But I'm gonna make sure
He ain't spill it
to
too
get
crazy though.
every bitch dick like it's the 4th quarter, because when my name ring in them goddamn group chats, I want it to be the right way. You feel me?
Okay,
So you definitely got to double back.
So this is a thing that I think we could relay into our little big talk. For those that don't know, can we do big talk right? We can do a big talk right now.
Hell
Whatever the
no.
fuck I want. For those that don't know, if you're a new listener, our big talk is a moment we like to take to talk about some of the more serious conversations facing humanity, people, all of it. Are we good time wise?
We straight.
Anyways, we like to
Worry about what I'm doing
take a
over
little
here.
step away from the typical current event, news cycle, whatever, celebrity gossip, and we like to talk about some real shit. Make a little space for some big talk. And recently, I've been having love on my mind and wanting to talk about things pertaining to love and relationships. And this whole sex conversation is a perfect correlation. Because one thing that I've always understood about relationships and love and sex is that sex is obviously an integral part in relationships, but it's not the biggest part of relationships. So when you say, what the fuck are you doing here? Fucking somebody, you ain't get your little nut off or whatever. If you are interested in her or you are dating her or married to her, y'all, that relationship is so much bigger than you getting your little nut off. You know what I mean? A sexual relationship can be built, rebuilt, fixed. You know, you can tweak it, you can spice it up, you can whatever. The lifelong partnership or whatever family that you build in is the work and the meat of y'all relationship. You know what I mean? So I wanted to ask, so thinking about this topic, I wanted to go through and ask everybody what love
Come on, man. I'm about
means.
to fall asleep. Let's pick it up.
What love means to them. So Andy Black, you're married. You've been with a woman for how long?
Hold on, Jonathan Major's chest is still out while we're talking about love. Let me get out of here. All right, go ahead.
How long you been with your wife? How long y'all been together?
Oh, we've been married for 5, but I've known my wife for 13 years, somewhere
13
around
years.
there. 14.
And what does love mean to you, Andy Black?
What does love mean?
Yeah, what does love
That's
mean?
such a deep question, bro.
And
bad, it
we
ain't my
all
turn.
30 plus years old. We should have asked ourselves this
I
question.
can't tell you what love mean, but I could just tell you the responses to love. That makes
That's
sense.
not what I'm asking. I'm asking.
Saul was not pleased with
I'm
that.
telling you,
I'm not.
I can't tell you. I mean, I could tell you,
You
the
can't-
definition of love, but I can't
No,
tell you.
I want you to tell me what love means to you. You can't tell me what love means because it's subjective to an extent. And I know I am what I think love means. I'm asking what you think love means.
What does love mean?
What does love mean?
Listen, man.
Why are you married? Why are you in a relationship? Why,
Love
why did
is-
you start a family with that woman? What do you love about her?
That was two
Why?
different questions. Those was different
It's
questions.
just what I'm, bro. Okay.
But both of them feed on each other. If I'm asking you what love
Not
means,
necessarily.
no.
You can't say why are you married and what does love. Those are two different questions. People get married for reasons outside of love.
Okay. Well, then that would open up a whole nother thing. If you telling me you with your wife and you don't love her and y'all got married for other reasons, you in the military, you wanted benefits and health insurance and yada yada
We
yada.
ain't saying that, but I'm just saying that was a different
So
question.
I'm asking. So I'm
You
asking
got
you
benefits.
what love means to you, and this is important. I want to know. I want to know this. Between all the gentlemen and I sit here and have these conversations. We built this podcast to let people know who we are and what we think and what our morals and principles are. I want to know what y'all think love is. And I'm still growing and learning too. Maybe I can learn something from y'all. So I think it's important for us to share this information. And if you haven't asked yourself this question throughout your life, I think it's a problem and you should address it.
I'm about to respond to you, but the way I'm gonna respond, you have to understand that I don't deal with feelings and emotions like a lot of other people.
Red
So
flag.
I can only tell you what my responses are to love.
You are not under arrest, sir.
So
Hey man, I'm
okay.
stretching. Man. I'm sore. I work out a
So what
lot,
does
buddy.
that mean? What your responses are to love?
You know what I'm saying? My responses to love is that I trust this person that I set up. You know what I mean? That I love. I believe that this person has my back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that once I leave the house, when I come back, the house is still gonna be there. You know what I mean? It's different. It's different things with me and my wife that, you know what I mean? My wife knows things about me that only one other person knows about me, and that's my mother.
So I'm hearing vulnerability,
Come on,
trust.
man. I ain't vulnerable.
You're
soldier.
vulnerable.
Come on, Jonathan.
This
Mason.
is so.
Right.
What we have here is a language barrier. You don't know how
hands
to.
where I can see 'em.
You don't know how to describe what love means to you. You'd rather tell me your responses to love, but that is your understanding. Your response to love is your understanding of love. So what I'm hearing is that you found a woman who you're okay with being vulnerable with, who you trust to build a house and a home and a family with.
To have and to hold.
This is what you think love is. So I want you to understand that this is what love is to you.
Okay.
And those are very strong points. Love is finding somebody who you can be vulnerable with, somebody who understands you, somebody who you trust to build your family with, who you trust to raise your kids with. Crypto, what do you think love? What is
Oh
love
man,
to you?
I didn't prepare for this homework assignment. See,
It's a
man,
life assignment. You've been doing this all your life.
that's the thing, though, bro. I am an overthinker, bro. So something like this, I just think about it. I always ask myself, what is the definition of love? And I'm still unable to like completely. I feel like I don't have the ability to just describe it with just the English language or with just words. I feel like love encompasses things such as trust, passion, compassion, honesty, loyalty. It's so many different things that go into that recipe of love. And then for me, there's different types of love. Like,
Of course.
on that tree of love, there's a tree where I have love for my brother. There's a tree where it's romantic love, me and my lady. Like, I'm never going to get jealous of you for loving somebody else, but I'll get jealous of my lady if I find out she's in love with another man or a woman for that matter. So that's just a very difficult
It
question
is.
for me to answer. It's a spiritual thing as well for me.
It
like
is.
I feel like we're all created from an essence of love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think I'm gonna just leave it kind of right there. Or if you got
solid.
some questions for me, I can try to answer them.
No,
But
I think,
I could just keep going and spinning my wheels.
Right,
But I'm gonna
right,
end up
right,
just
right.
rambling and shit.
I think that was a pretty solid conversation about the complexities and the nuances of love. Obviously, asking what love is almost like asking what is the meaning of life. Life and love are both one of those concepts are so grand, there almost is no perfect answer for it. But there's a bunch of different ingredients. There's a bunch of different. Damn, I lost the word I was thinking of. But there's so much that goes into it. There is no one answer. Do you
Real quick before we get there, do you believe in unconditional love?
I do. Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because I've experienced it.
From who?
I've experienced it. That I have unconditional love.
You think you have unconditional love?
1,000%. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Okay. Because there's a multitude of people that I have in my life who I love beyond their presence in my life, beyond what they can do for me, beyond my existence here. You know, I feel like part of having unconditional love is accepting the mortality of your life, knowing that my place here is limited. I won't be around forever. I don't fear death. I welcome it. It's an integral part of life. So some people that I decide to share my love with, I don't expect you to live for me, die for me, do this for me. I love you for who you are. I want you to live your best life, even if I have no place in your life for that. I recognize.
What if they do something supremely foul to you? You telling me your love doesn't change?
It might for a time. I think some emotions that we have.
I mean, like something like drastic,
like kill your mother or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody you love would do that.
But I'm just saying, if there's a reality that exists where that could happen.
Okay. Okay, so that is the extreme condition of you think that
Therefore, it's
that
conditional.
okay.
All right, let's get to Jermaine.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess everything. No, because I feel like anger.
No, let Jermaine get some stuff.
Okay,
up.
my bad. Go ahead.
Love. L-O.
Music Soul Child.
Sorry, no.
What is love?
Spelled backwards is evil.
Evil.
No, love is crazy.
Love is crazy.
Love is crazy. It's so dope that, you know, if you lacking in one branch of that tree, like Krypto was talking about, you can find, you know, another branch to cling on to, and it's the currency is exchangeable for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for the people that's out there that feel like they lack in love in a certain area, it's okay to attach yourself to a friend or a family member and you know, try to fill that little void with some other kind of love.
For sure.
Some healthy love.
And love yourself as well, man.
Some of that love I feel like is more important than romantic love.
Right.
You know, there's
something, you know, I feel like love is something that we all, it's like the meaning of life. It's like we all looking for it.
We all looking for it, and we need it.
Yeah, and we need it.
We need it. I feel like people who have and I've met a few people in my life who don't have anybody who's really cares for them and loves them and is genuine to them and is looking out for their best interest and their well-being. I've met a few people like that. And I know most of us aren't like that because at the very least we have each other. And I know that everybody I know in here, from what I know about all of our lives and friends and families, we all got a multitude of people in our lives who care about us and keep it real with us and have helped us throughout life. But I've met a few people who don't have anybody. And that's some of the saddest shit that I could ever imagine. I've been in dark periods of my life, and I've never been in a place like that. Because at my worst and my darkest state, even when I felt like nobody was there for me, there was people there for me. And even if my family relationship ain't that strong, I got friendships that are stronger than some of the blood bonds that I have and stronger than some of the family that I have. And I understand now that that's a privilege and that most people, a lot of people, some people don't have that. But I think some of those relationships are even more important than romantic love, because romantic love is probably the most conditional situation. You know what I mean?
I would agree with that.
The love I have for y'all, you especially, is probably not completely unconditional, like you pointed out. I ain't gonna murder your moms or nothing, but it's probably not completely conditional, but it's more conditional than me and my girl's relationship, of course. You know what I mean? So I think those relationships are more important, because that girl that you met, that you might have spent 10 years, 12 years, 20 years with, someday could decide to leave you. But if you got real strong bonds and loyalty and friends who are there to pick you up, they're going to be there when that shit if it don't work out. You know what I mean? So I definitely implore everybody to build relationships and bonds like that and be able to lean on people like that and have that kind of real love in their life. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that.
Shouts out to love.
Shouts out to love. So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how.
Teach me.
So wait,
Hold on, I think
Big Mike got something to say. Love is work.
Ooh, hold up, pause. So the whole
You
moment
about to go a whole nother 20
I
minutes.
ain't gonna lie, because the moment I thought about this as a big talk was when I was going through something with my girl, and it had opened my eyes to the reality that like a lot of people feel like love is like that fairy tale love story, romantic comedy type shit. But I'm going through something with my girl.
Shit ain't funny.
That is not, in my mind. Listen, it's not funny. This is real shit. It's that I don't feel like we should be going through. You know what I mean? But I'm understanding at the same time I'm going through this. I'm like, damn. Well, I guess this is what real love is, because people will have you think it's this fairy tale, but love is really grittier than that. Like we said, life is fucking hard and it's complicated and it's suffering and it's all this shit. So when you choose somebody to be your life partner, you're choosing somebody to suffer with you and go through all that shit, to be complicated, and their minds fucked up. You get fucked up in certain circumstances, and y'all work your way through all of that shit together. Love is gritty. Yeah.
It's gritty. You hear it?
Love is gritty. Love is work. It's hard work.
It's work.
It's
It's humility.
right.
Humility.
Compromise.
Compromise.
Right.
Big one.
Understanding.
In the male female.
Let's go. We about to teach a course on this.
I'm telling you, bro.
We men have to tame our egos to show real love.
Right.
I don't think it's only the man that got to tame his ego, though.
Both, right.
Because men are ego driven.
Right.
Right.
It's more on us.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's pain.
And I've been realizing that a lot in my own relationship.
Pain, it's sorrow, it's hurtful.
1000%.
I guess I got to be the one to extend the olive branch again.
If you think you have higher understanding, then she might be. It is on you. You know what I mean? Whenever you find yourself in a situation,
Tell the world that part.
I'm telling you, bro, because I've had to swallow that pill when I'm like, okay, well, I understand this, so it's on me to get us out of this bullshit cycle, because maybe she don't understand that. She's younger than me. She hasn't been in as many relationships with me. She hasn't learned the things that I learned. And I'm sitting here contemplating this situation, analyzing it, so I know that I know better. She might not know better. So it's my responsibility.
A lot of times, man, like I find that like women will like, if it's a painting, they'll look at this portion of the painting.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I can step back and see, it's still a whole big, beautiful painting here. And they're
Bro.
like, but this part right here is ugly.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga.
Oh yeah. The focusing on one little thing, painting your whole relationship with this little bro. I've been in so many situations where we have one argument, and disregard the last 9 months, we've been doing amazing, having great.
Boy. Boy.
You know what? Let me.
Don't let
stop.
one.
We need to get out.
Don't let one bad day happen. You're like, well, what about the past 9 months?
9 months.
That doesn't exist anymore.
We haven't fought.
I think we
months.
about to break up.
We
like,
have one fight, and it's like I don't feel appreciated.
Oh, don't do that.
You gotta change the subject.
Don't do that.
Y'all gonna watch this.
He gonna get in trouble.
I love you, baby.
Women are emotional.
Emotional.
So when their emotions hit them,
They can't see nothing
they
else.
can't
See?
Nothing else.
but the thing is, once again, we're all emotional, but you have to be emotionally intelligent.
Right.
And that's where they lack.
They do,
Like I
but-
feel a lot of emotion and stuff too, but I know how to separate it and
reasonable,
compartmentalize
rational,
and be
right.
like, all right, well, that ain't that big of a deal.
different mentality.
Yeah, dude. Because they're so emotional, I feel like they put more stock in they just put more
Let me be
importance
quiet
on-
before I get in trouble.
I'm telling you, bro.
If you notice, when you're in those arguments, it's about their feelings.
Their feel right.
gotta
I
give
feel
Mike a mic.
this.
Yeah,
I
y'all-
feel like
y'all, I'm not even responding to this.
oh,
Y'all
yeah,
trying to get
this
me in
nigga-
trouble.
This nigga smart. This nigga
Go on.
smart. Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to do with
What's
this.
the next topic? What's the next topic?
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
I love you, baby.
Hey, I don't argue with my girl. I tell her how to feel.
Yo,
Bitch, you jolly today.
you jolly. Hey, you walk in and throw her a bag of Jolly Ranchers? What are these for?
It's complicated.
Bring your ho ass on. We want to go and corral. You jolly today, bitch.
Jolly today.
It's an ongoing battle, man. But
No, that's a great topic, man. That's part one, because
part one, right?
can
We're
go
gonna
on
do it
and
again.
on.
Love.
It's beautiful and frustrating at the same damn time.
at
Yeah,
the
of
same
course.
damn time.
Of course.
definitely is. It
So,
definitely is.
man, who is responsible for loving Ja Morant right now?
Man, that nigga got a whole father in his life. Why he acting like that? He acting
Yeah,
like a
that's
mother's child. Come on.
For those of you that don't
We
know,
not about to.
Ja Morant is a dope ass basketball player in the
Said
NBA.
was.
super athletic.
Uber athletic.
Super
bro.
athletic.
Super athletic.
23 years old. He's got like 150 mil guaranteed
Right.
contract,
nigga,
something
like
like that.
$200 million
First
Nike
nigga
contract.
successfully compared to AI, if you ask me.
Absolutely. He might be.
Kyrie get compared to AI.
I feel like that's a better comparison. Ja
Like the
Morant's
same
like
position, but anyway.
wait, what?
They kind of do.
He was a 2 guard for a while. AI.
Yeah.
Hey, I was too.
But
Yeah.
so was Kyrie
I was about to say, I would have talked.
with Brooklyn. He let James Harden take over the point.
yeah.
Come on now. Y'all know who y'all
Go
talking
ahead.
to?
I guess he might have let LeBron be the point. And
But anyway,
his
Ja
argument is still in essence.
already
He really
had.
didn't even play for
He's a
Brooklyn. They
point
was
guard.
not even there for real.
Point guard.
He was there for 3 years. Anyway, Ja had a alleged accuser who said a 17-year-old. He threatened a 17-year-old,
Beat him up. They jumped him.
beat his ass, and threatened him with a gun.
Yeah.
So that case close?
No, it was
Still open.
ongoing, right.
So while that's ongoing, that alleged event happened last summer. Ja posted a video on IG Live of him in the club, and we litty.
Oh
He in the club, pick up a gun, showed in the video, a little tiny.
He's holding that bitch like it
Gun.
stink.
That shit
So now
pissed me
the world is on his neck. The media sent the video to the cops for them to investigate the shit, which I thought was
Really?
yeah.
Hey,
Or did the cops request it?
No, they literally said the media sent this to us.
He didn't send. I mean, it was on his fucking Instagram. He didn't. It wasn't a private video.
Yeah, but
That
the
nigga
cops
posted-
aren't sitting there looking at his Instagram. They sent them the video.
Fair enough.
You need to check into this. And they said they're doing anything. They conducted their investigation.
Yeah, that one they let go.
Really?
Yeah, they're not charging him.
They said nobody at the club said they seen anything.
But it's illegal to have a gun in a bar.
They don't have any evidence that it was a real gun. They don't know where the gun is.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? They don't have evidence. So, but with that being said, you know, the world has been on his neck, saying what he should and shouldn't do. He should know better. He's trying to be a thug. You a suburban kid.
What do you think?
Which I hear all of that. All of that is valid. But I don't know. I just hate when people act like they get on this moral high ground and act like they were never a young kid. Like if I was 23 years old with 100 mil, I would be doing some dumb shit too. I know what I think I might be doing and how I would handle situations, but I also know I've done dumb shit with $100 in my hand.
Okay.
Going to jail.
True enough.
Not to excuse anything, but I just.
But you also never had millions of people looking at you and looking up to you and expecting whatever of you. You know
So that's the other thing. Just because you're a celebrity does not make you a role model. We got to stop telling kids that they're a role
But it
model.
makes you accountable for more than what a typical
You don't get to
person of
choose
your
if
age-
you're a
No.
role model or not.
Yeah,
No,
you
it
don't get to
doesn't.
choose if you're a role model.
You don't get to.
You don't get to tell me what I am just because I work a job.
What do you
but
think,
you-
Mike?
but-
I see these
Like
nods.
you can tell me you think I'm whatever you think I am. That doesn't make me that. That's my point.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell my son, look at these celebrities, Kanye and Kyrie.
You don't have to
and
tell him
Ja
that, 'cause
and
he's
Joe
naturally
No,
one of
I'm
those-
gonna.
one of those
no,
people
don't
are
interrupt
gonna
me while
be
I'm making
him.
my point. I'm gonna teach my son: do not look to celebrities to guide you in your life. That's not who you look
But
at.
everybody's not going to do that, so they can't hold.
And my
him to the
point
standard.
is, stop telling your kids that those are your role
Nobody's ever
models.
told the kids that.
That's what you tell. That's
Nobody.
I hear that all the time.
Mike, have you ever told your kids that?
Not to look at celebrities.
No, to idolize celebrities. Have you ever told your kids to idolize? Have you ever told your kids to idolize celebrities? You, anybody?
Y'all just sat here and told me that they're the role model.
No. I say you don't choose that.
Tell them to do that. They're going to do that.
But you can tell them that's not.
You could tell them not to. Is that
the
what you're
thing to
saying?
do.
I got you.
Right, but that's not going to stop whoever is signing that nigga's checks from holding him to that standard, because we all understand that some kids are definitely going to.
I'm not
idolize
talking
him.
about the people signing his check. I'm
Well,
talking to the parents.
Those are the people holding him accountable right now.
No, everybody is trying to tell him what to do.
A lot of people.
If I had that money, I'd be doing this,
that's
that,
what
and third.
they're
That's
holding him
the crowd
accountable
I'm
because
speaking
he's
to.
making a certain amount of money. You should be
Okay.
doing this. But you know what I mean? As a military man, I'm gonna tell you, like, we get held to like some high standards too. You know what I'm saying? Just because I got a uniform. It's a lot of 18-year-olds in the military. You know what I'm saying? And once you start doing something like that, and especially as NBA players, football players, you're up here. So
people are looking
you
up
just
to you.
need good mentors that'll be like, hey, bro, you gotta relax.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I don't disagree. All I'm saying is, it's still a kid. He's still human. His
for
brain is
sure.
literally still in developmental stages.
But there's still consequences for the shit that he does. Because just
Right.
because he's a kid, if he kills somebody, he's still going to jail for the rest of his life.
Absolutely.
Regardless of him being a kid and still being in developmental
Absolutely.
stages.
But I extend grace to kids, bro.
For sure.
To young people.
I mean,
I don't see him getting grace. Like, I don't hear nobody.
He's not gonna
extending
get grace
to
because
him.
he makes so much money. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
like
see him
the
getting
regular
no grace.
working.
That's not right.
It's not right. But the regular working class person, like, bro, you got go sit down.
You don't see him
Right.
getting no grace.
Point it out to me. Have you extended any grace in this
You're
conversation?
extending grace right now.
I'm about to right now. I'm about to extend some grace.
You on his head right
I'm about
now.
to extend some grace. First and foremost, he got grace extended by the Colorado PD.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers did not
Thank you.
pursue the case.
They didn't have a case to pursue.
They didn't have
They
a
could have
case
still
to
pursued
pursue,
it
but
and
they
made
did.
his life a living hell.
They
I
didn't
feel
have
like
a
they
case
should
to
have a
pursue.
case. For one, you're not allowed to have a gun on the team plane. They flew to Denver.
They don't
and
know
all
that
of a
he had
sudden-
it on the team
Okay,
plane.
but there should be an investigation into that.
They
whole
did have an
fact.
investigation.
So he was in a club with a gun, right?
That nigga broke a law.
That's a
nigga broke
That's
a
a
law.
fact, right?
He broke the law.
He was in a club. with
We
a gun.
don't know that it was really even a gun. Though.
Wait, we don't know if it was real. Okay,
Okay, but there still should be an investigation into
There
the
was
fact.
an investigation.
and they can't find a weapon,
And they
right?
just
That's
can't
what he said.
find
They
a
can't
weapon.
find it, and it's a wrap.
So
Dang, he wanted niggas bad.
I was trying to extend the grace. You don't even accept.
I'm just
Cause
saying.
you hear this, man? He needs to be in jail, locked up.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Lock him up.
He's
Throw away the key.
Cut his dreads off too.
I did not say that.
He got spared from that.
He got spared, right?
Put his dad in there too.
He played for Memphis, Tennessee.
Right. So that might be what's influencing this.
That's
nigga
like
think he gangster or some shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Memphis
down there.
is wild. Yeah,
it's
for
crazy
sure.
as fuck. If you going down to the barbecue shack,
Might get
you
shot,
need some
nigga.
heat.
you do. So I don't blame him for having a gun. You know what I mean?
John
Like,
Morant.
He's John Morant. Of course. You're a multimillionaire in a city where motherfuckers are starving and murdering each other. He should have a gun.
So having a weapon. Wait, hold on. You said just having a weapon means that you're trying to be a thug.
What about his Second Amendment rights?
Come on, bro.
He's being accused of doing thug shit. He ain't being accused.
Outside of this beating up the 17-year-old kid, like what?
He allegedly got his friends to follow a opposing
They
team's
was
bus
showing
and
a
shoot at
fucking.
it.
They didn't shoot
Or
at it. They was
brandish
flashing
weapon.
They flashed a red
Brandish
light,
weapons.
a red dot on.
I'm just talking about with the IG video. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I heard that, but I didn't really pay attention.
It was him and his friends fucking flashing a red dot on some. I don't know if it was
Probably
an
the
opposing
Pacers.
team
It
or
was the
whatever.
Pacers, I believe.
Then he fucking beat the kid up.
Wait, what they do?
They had a
flashed-
couple of the
shining a
goons
red
jumped in the
dot,
whip and
fucking-
chased the bus down and was putting the beams through the window.
Oh, wow. Right. Then he beats the kid up at his house, 17-year-old. Not only beats him up and jumps him with another dude. It was two of them that beat this kid up.
He said it was
Then he
Allegedly.
Then he goes in his house and
He talking like
comes
he
out with a
seen
gun. I mean, it's in litigation.
Then he's about to get folded up by Shannon.
Well, this says Morant.
Obviously a menace to society.
Lock him up and throw away the key. Nah. I mean, obviously, I believe it. He's young and he's dumb and he's too talented to not get a second chance. His career's not over. But I'm just saying
He
it's
needs
fucking
mentors,
stupid.
like you said.
They just.
I'm just saying how dumb it is for him to be doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
I hope that he bounces back, and I know he's going
second
to.
chance niggas too. They love.
Of course, he deserves a second chance. He ain't kill nobody or do nothing crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's
we
just
acting
fucking-
like it's
He ain't do shit.
With great power,
Great
Comes great
responsibility.
responsibility.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
I still understand he's a human. He's a kid.
I understand the
power
foolishness
thing.
as a child. Yeah, I do understand the foolishness because I moved out my parents' house and that's all I'm gonna say because they might watch the show.
It's just real hypocritical
What
to be coming down on
possesses you?
somebody like that, knowing the shit we did. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't never been on Instagram Live.
Where he
like-
at right now, you'd be dumb not to have a gun.
Yeah.
Just living
But
in
you're-
Memphis
but you're
or in the
dumb
Memphis
to be posting
area.
it on Instagram.
That's
That's
some
what's dumb.
21-year-old dumb kid shit.
Dumb kids.
whether it's fair or not, that's what the media do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta-
And life ain't
you gotta be
fair.
responsible enough to-
And just know that. Avoid those traps. Like
Man, he need to call LeBron, call Melo, call some of them
Definitely
cats
need to be
that-
talking
Don't
to
call
LeBron.
Melo because Melo gonna have his bitch getting fucked on power. Now get that together. God damn it.
No, but he definitely need to be talking to LeBron.
Right.
Call
That's what
LeBron.
you really need to be talking to.
Call Bron.
Talked already.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully.
hope so.
Hopefully.
But
LeBron came in at 18 and you ain't heard a peep. That man,
peep.
what, 38, 37?
something like that.
So
Hey, I smashed him in the LeBron
he
versus
really
Jordan
didn't.
debate the other
He really
day.
didn't.
I smashed
He really didn't. He really didn't.
LeBron.
What he starts doing?
For who, LeBron?
What he starts doing is using big words that I don't know the definition of, and I start stuttering. He really didn't beat me.
He was like, "You trying to perpetuate the fact?
I'm like, what?
Niggas drunk. I'm on shrooms.
I'm like,
I'm on
what?
shrooms. Y'all niggas doing this.
Y'all did shrimp?
I didn't do shrooms,
I
bro.
ain't do no
I was
shrooms.
in the league.
My
I was
bad,
rolling like this. Long time.
Damn. Niggas, whatever.
But I want to ask y'all a question though. What y'all niggas know about the motherfucking franchise boys?
I know that's Andy Black's favorite rap group
First off,
of all time.
there's no.
I don't know. Now, who?
Go ahead. In fact,
Them franchise boys.
go ahead and show them.
Who's that again?
Them
You said-
franchise boys is a 4-man
Yeah, the
group.
franchise?
You trying to?
Yeah.
You don't know the?
It's a 4-man group composed of Parlay, Pimpin', Jizzle Man, and Buddy.
Oh, God.
Bro, I never knew none of their names.
Not at all.
I just knew Parlay.
I
I think Parlay broke away and started doing his own thing. That's the only one I knew.
I'm educating y'all. You feel me?
My bad. Hey, wait. What's this segment right here?
Yeah, you
this
just
is-
skip it.
Oh no. I said what y'all niggas know about.
No, you gotta.
It's gotta be like a
introduce
pause.
the segment, bro.
This segment of the show is the "What You Know About" segment.
There we go.
We talk
This-
about old nigga
This
shit.
segment, we pay homage.
Jaw, you don't know nothing about these niggas.
We pay homage to the "quote unquote" slept on. I'm gonna leave it at
The
that.
forgotten.
The forgotten. I like
Forgotten
slept
wonders.
on, forgotten.
Slept on and forgotten.
I don't know if them.
All right, so
franchise
you know the
boys-
two biggest hits are the first ones they came out with.
Yup.
I Think They Like Me.
I think they like. Oh,
Yep.
In my white tee.
Yeah. We called it white tee.
slang in my white
Right.
tee. Y'all
Call it white
bang
tee.
in my white tee.
It was a dance and we was out there cranking that shit.
Going hard too.
Jesus
And then they
Christ.
came out with the
This what we doing now?
All in the
favorite.
club spitting game in my white tee.
I was not a fan for them to be this.
they came out with Lean With It, Rock With It, right?
Lean with it.
Which
I thought that was fucking
which garnered a whole dance
a young jock.
that broke so many necks in America.
I serve fiends in my white tee.
We wasn't allowed to do this shit at my goddamn junior prom. We weren't allowed to Lean With It, Rock With It because somebody broke their fucking neck that year.
Man, would it rock with it?
And we weren't allowed
That
to.
was somebody else.
And now we will have
With
a
it, rock
live demonstration of the Lean With It, Rock With It
By
by
Darkskinned
Andy
Jermaine.
Black.
That's all I got.
Man. So they had two songs. What else did
No,
they
they
do?
had-
Pretty much. That's about
So with them, they did come in real
You gotta
fast.
put on.
I will say they came in real fast. The thing about them though is I feel like they brought like the fun back to hip hop. You know what I mean?
They copy
So,
Soulja Boy.
yeah,
Soulja
they,
Boy
started the
already
whole-
doing the whole dance bullshit.
They started the
thing.
whole snap music. That's the thing.
Did they?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
They
started-
They started the era.
Okay.
Following
Is
immediately
this
after.
factual or just
Yes.
Twitter facts?
Yes.
Yeah,
Following-
I just Twitter facts. I feel
Following
like
immediately after. I'm educating you guys today. Okay.
All right.
Following
We are the
immediately
students.
After the group D4L dropped Laffy Taffy and so on and so forth. That's
Girl,
how-
say that Laffy Taffy.
Is that not
And they-
all lumped in the same category with Soulja Boy's type
Yeah.
wave that he brought in?
Snap
so I feel
music.
like they didn't usher in that. Soulja Boy ushered it in. Big Draco, nigga.
Hey, Soulja Boy always the first to
He
do
was the
something.
first to
He's
do
always the
it.
first
White
to do
Tee
something.
came out before.
Yeah, it did come out before. Crank
Me-
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, my bad.
sure.
Because he had that a part of his dance.
Yeah. They made this Lean With It, Rock With It.
Come
They
on,
made
bro.
the dance.
I thought Soulja Boy shit came in before that.
Nah, that's just where our age group was.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't my jam when I was.
Yeah, that was your shit.
And it wasn't. I was
And
listening.
then when
It's a
Laffy
video
Taffy come
somewhere or
out, Parlay
something,
got
man.
arrested. That's why dude be always yelling for Parlay in the videos. Parlay still in jail. Parlay got arrested in 2006.
I wonder is that where the nigga?
I'm bullshitting. His case got dismissed. He got out in 2007. It was a DUI.
Heard.
But they kept coming back. You feel me? And
That was a big era, like all
it
that
was.
snapping shit.
It
it was
was.
from like
Crank that Batman.
Yeah, it was a lot of videos off of
2000,
like something like that.
Superman.
they ran from 2002 to 2012. I'm sure y'all don't really know the 2012 shit that much. But like
Drake was
2008,
out by then. Nigga.
2008 was like they last big,
was-
Yeah, I don't-
Drake was out
I
by
think
then.
it was done for.
It was done for. Yeah, that shit was done by like 2008, 2009.
2008.
Then Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick came out. Nigga, nobody would listen to that bullshit.
No, for sure.
1000%.
So 2008, they dropped their last collective.
Bro, you
album.
being mad disrespectful, bro. Like, bro, you being mad disrespectful.
Call it what you want, buddy.
I'm trying to
It was a fun era, man.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
I was
man.
never into that shit, nigga. I was probably listening to
I was in
Coldplay
fifth
at that
grade
point or
doing
something. I fucking hated that bullshit.
that had my 5th grade dance going hard.
Really?
So, and Buddy died in 2019, one of the members of the group at age 36.
Damn. From what?
Damn.
To Buddy.
Buddy. Just say why he died, how he died?
Cancer.
Damn, 36? That's fucked. It's unfortunate.
But, thanks them franchise boys for the snap music era, because without you, there would be no Soulja. And without Soulja, there'd be no me.
What?
Wow. Soulja.
Man.
That explains a lot about you, sir.
Come on now. Everybody got influence from Soulja.
Well,
You said you're the
man,
first to do everything.
we winding down. We've been here for a while. Before we get out of here, I would like to draw attention to this here hooded sweatshirt I got on. You see, this a little bit of merch right here. Get these bottles out of my way.
That's how you feel, nigga? I'm hydrating y'all niggas.
Yeah, I got some new merch on the way, man. I don't got the website up yet, but if you would like a hoodie or a t-shirt,
Made by a young Asian boy in South Korea.
now if Jermaine
like
said that. Oh boy. Bring your own mind, you know what I'm saying? A little something.
Nah, that's real dope.
Support the movement. Get you a hoodie, get you a shirt. This the new little logo, man. That's me. And yeah, y'all got anything on the way out?
Well,
Any
tomorrow
shout-outs?
we got the Ink and Link.
It's gonna be over by then. It's
Get
gonna
him
be
in
over
the
by
one to
then.
wing and not the one to stink.
It's
Goodbye.
gonna be over by then.
I'm excited.
Whatever. We got a show tomorrow,
We
but
got a show tomorrow. It'll be interesting.
this show will probably be released after that show is already done. So, Andy Black, you looking too serious over there? What's going on, man?
I'm just listening.
Still trying to remember why he love his wife.
We had one last thing,
Got
man.
a couple things
that?
actually.
No, we'll do it next. We'll do it next week.
time?
We'll do it next week.
A couple things. Congratulations, John Bones John.
Congrats, John Bones. I told these niggas you was the GOAT and they tried to argue me down.
Who tried to argue about
You, nigga.
About Jones?
John Jones. I remember
lying.
one of them rehearsal episodes. Don't make me dig through the
Nobody
file.
better. There's nobody better.
Well, you must have just been trying to put on the show. It was you
Playing devil's advocate.
and the previous
But there's no debate
host.
about it.
Previous host.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pre-Andy.
Pre-Andy. Oh.
This nigga.
My bad. My brain fried. I knew
These
too many
niggas
people.
argued me down.
Really?
John
Man, who
Bones.
else was it? Who was the good?
Andy, they were saying Anderson Silva,
yeah.
which I love Anderson Silva,
For
but he ain't the
saying,
GOAT. John Jones
You like
is
Michael
the GOAT.
Jordan.
Yeah,
But John
something like
Bones
that.
Jones
This
is
is LeBron
James.
James.
LeBron James. Yeah. Yeah. Here you go.
Niggas ain't gonna like that.
All right, man.
Till
That's
next
all we
time.
got. Oh, you got some?
Small businesses,
Okay.
local businesses. People like to advertise. Jermaine, can they get in contact with us?
Easy. You can get in contact with us on the Facebook page, First Gen Media. You can go ahead and inbox us directly. One of us will answer you. We will get to you in order that you come. You
Expeditiously.
can also subscribe to us on YouTube and hit us in the comments.
Subscribe on YouTube, man.
Please.
Definitely. And hit that notification bell. You feel me? So when we put something up, ding, ding, ding.
On all social medias, Instagram, and we're working on
Facebook.
TikTok. We got Facebook.
We're working on.
We're on TikTok.
Yo.
Yo, add Andy Black on Facebook.
Don't
That's
add
it,
me.
Black.
I don't want to talk to y'all motherfuckers.
I do. I want to talk to y'all about everything.
Hey, yeah, leave us some comments, man. Tell us what y'all think. You know, give us some insight. Tell us what y'all feel about some of these topics. We would love to hear it. But yeah, that's it.
Till next time.
Pleasure.
Peace, love, and prosperity.
Jordan's the GOAT. I'm going to get the last word.
Refusing to be bothered with the typical foolery. Don't bring it to my eye if it ain't got shit to do with me. And if you feeling froggy, just take a sip of brewing tea. My mind is full of fine minutia. I might just try to find Medusa. Invited to the Kama Sutra. Inside is screaming hallelujah. Niggas keep telling me I'm overdue. I be in the studio, it's up in the crib. X tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you.